Well, welcome to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. The plum tree's got some blossoming on it. Nice to see. Spring's here, so hopefully it means we get some better weather. It's just been pouring rain and then it stops and then pouring rain. So what I thought I'll do, because I'm not going to be able to get out for a while, let me just grab, I've got some specimens here, some nice ones mind you, and I'm actually going to put some acid in this little container here. Now this is hydrochloric acid with a CHL, hydrochloric, not fluoric. This is just what they use for etching concrete or bricks. Just helps to clean it up, those sort of stony sort of products. You can get it from Bunnings. I think it's about $17 or so I saw for a 5 litre pot, and that seems to work pretty well for dissolving the quartz and things. So I've just been throwing my specimens in an old screw or nail pot, or what do you call it, but so there's some nice gold in this. Now you can crush it, there's no hard and fast rules, but I like to see the nice spiky, by dissolving the quartz around it, you can see the nice spiky and sort of formation of it. So there's some really nice pieces in here. But he also releases that fine gold too by using the acid. So I'll whack that in there and I'll chuck a few of these in. Now it will take a little bit of time to dissolve. Might take a couple of days depending on the size. I've done this in the past, used the acid, and I've had to, the acid loses its strength or its potency, so I've had to drain out the old acid and top it back up, and that's polished it off pretty good. But I'll leave these in for a couple of days, and hope just be a nice video, I guess. Yeah, just chuck a few in, just keep throwing them in. Why not? Why not? These bigger ones I'm going to have to crush up a bit more, and yeah, I'll probably put them through Muzz's Muncher. Shout out to Muzz's Muncher. I'm not paid to product placement. Anyway, so there's some nice gold in there too. Yeah. Anyway, so the the labels, I've had this pot for about, I don't know, 5 years. The label's long gone, but they do have poison on it, and I know what's inside it. So make sure you use this in a well ventilated area, like outside on your veranda like I am, or if you're in the shed, make sure your roof has plenty of holes in it so you get the ventilation. So I'm just going to pour this in. Now there is a bit of a potency or a bit of a smell to this. Make sure you put your lid back on, of course. You don't want to spill that. And of course, once you've done, store it up out of reach from little children. And as you can see, we're getting some action already from some bubbling action from that specie right there. So, and the discoloration of the actual acid a little bit. And I can actually smell the acid from here, so you really don't want to be breathing that in. What I will do, actually, I will just chuck all them in, because I know there is little tiny specimens and bits of garbage which you don't want really in the acid. But anyway, yeah, so there we go. I'm gonna whack this lid back on it so it doesn't get spilt. And I'll come back out, check it out tomorrow morning or so, and we can see that one bubbling along over there. So yeah, we'll check back in later on. Yeah, she's just raining cats and dogs out there. Not sure about this global warming thing, but it's not very warm right here. Not much you can do but wait it out, so not too soon now, and then we'll be complaining about how hot it is. So yeah, alright. Tune in soon. Okay, so this is day 2 or 48 hours. These specimens being in the acid, and no, I did not go and relieve myself in this container. So as you can see, the acid has changed colour quite dramatically. There's a lot of sort of sediment at the bottom. So I reckon I will actually change this out for a fresh lot. And it's really hard to see. I can see by eye gold in there, but as you can see, there's still some specimens to be dissolved. So yeah, I'll change that out and we'll leave it for another few days and see what happens. Okay, so this is day 3 update of the hydrochloric acid process. And I'm just changing out the acid because it's kind of not doing anything at all. Got a bit of a cough. This is the hay fever. So that's what it looks like. I'm going to top that back up and leave it for another few days. Cheers, guys. So it's been, I want to say, maybe a week or more. Sort of lost count since that's been soaking in all that acid, and I've emptied it out, rinsed it. This is what we see at the moment. As you can see, it hasn't fully dissolved a lot of the specimens. I can't see any visible gold in that one, but you can see it has actually polished up the nuggets quite a lot. So this one had a fair bit of gold showing before I threw it in. It's shining nice and good, nice and radiantly. This one actually wasn't a specimen. This is just a free gold, a loose bit of nugget. You see that's shining up nice and bright too. And lots of various sort of little nuggets as well. You can see the acid has done a bit of work. You see all that loose bit of sediment in there. But it's got a, yeah, see that just dissolved in my finger there. So I should probably actually, yeah, I'll clean my hands up. Yeah, so got a bit of a ways to go, but it looks nice, doesn't it? I mean, this, yeah, that's just falling apart there. Yeah, but thought it'd be interesting to look at. Gold's nice to look at, and it's nice to look at, hard to find. Yeah, might be able to get to flip that over. I can get a nice thumbnail, hey? Yeah, there we go. All that glitters in gold. No worries, guys. I thought you would enjoy that. It's nice to look at gold. And if you like to see me find gold with metal detectors and other various ways, check out my channel. I do a lot of variety sort of videos. And don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe so you don't miss any more new videos that I come out with. Thanks for checking this out, and hope you're doing well. And yeah, we'll see you on the next one, guys. Cheers.